when Cameron was in Egypt's land. Let my Cameron go.
Hello there, pipe smokers. It's Nathan. I am smoking my Lord of the Rings pipe with the absolutely enormous mouthpiece that I've been intending to sand down a little bit for years. Good old reliable little pipe. I don't think I've ever had a bad smoke out of it. Just because I tell you, it almost doesn't matter how unwieldy a pipe is sometimes. If it gives you a good smoke each time, boy, it's worth it. So, in it, I have some Country Squire Old Toby. Running low on this. I'm not sure if I'll get more of it, since I'm not too much of an aromatic guy, but I don't know. It is pretty tasty. It's a wet tobacco. I had it out on my mat for 20-25 minutes out here in my garage, where it should dry out rather quickly. And it was almost like I just took it out of the jar. It just very wet, but it doesn't. It takes to the burn pretty well, considering how wet it is. So, with it, I'm drinking some Samuel Smith Oatmeal Stout. Haven't had a Samuel Smith in a while. And despite me being dumb and drinking a cold beer out here, it's pretty good. At least it's a good hearty beer that sticks to you. So, and they have a different brewing process than most other places, where they seal up all their beer and take it away from any potential wild yeast that may come in, or bacteria that comes in. They actually brew in open vats and do open air fermentation in stone basins that they've had in operation for, what the bottle says, since 1758. Yeah, if you look at this picture too, I mean, that guy's stirring away in a big frothy mess. I mean, it almost looks like he's mixing around a vat of icing. Big fluffy icing. Yeah. So, yeah, not really a whole lot to be coming to mind lately, anyway. You know, had a few gauze that I put some videos out for, which has been giving me most of the material that I put videos on. Just haven't had a whole lot of marbles rolling around upstairs to put some thoughts together. Which my siblings would probably question whether or not I've had any. That's what siblings are for. It's one of the great humblers that the Lord gives us and keeps us grounded. If you don't have parents that ground you and keep your feet on the ground, siblings tend to do that. I'm blessed with 4 good ones. So, yeah. So, International Pipe Smoking Day. I'm going to put this video up on Saturday, so that when I say Saturday for you, it will be today. So it's Thursday right now, and I haven't used this pipe in a long time, so I figured I'd break it out in celebration of International Pipe Smoking Day, and just thankful for the hobby. Got back into it 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know. The time goes by too quickly. But it's been nice. It helps center the thoughts, and just really blessed to be able to do that. And when a lot of other things in life are going haywire, this just kind of centers and really gives me a good opportunity to sit down and just ponder and think and spend a lot of time refocusing myself on how I go about things with my wife, my kids, the other people in my life, church, work, all that stuff. It's really nice. And it took me a long time to start doing these videos. I think I had done one a while back. I couldn't even tell you who it was for. It was some video response. Oh, I think it was for Eddie Gray at the Pipe Nook. He was doing some kind of giveaway. So I joined into it, did a VR for it, and didn't particularly care to leave it up, so I took it down, deleted the video. I think it was a video on how I got into pipe smoking. So it talked about Grandpa. I was smoking the calabash. I just got the calabash, actually, from my mom. Big old gourd. I think I've shown it on a video. Just took a while to get into it, get back to it, and put myself out there. And the response that I've had has been overwhelmingly positive. I've had an opportunity at least to electronically connect with a few of you out there, and just generally wonderfully supportive individuals. So it's been a very positive thing. I haven't had one dislike. Now watch one of you smart Alex out there will give me a thumbs down and ruin my record. Which, okay. If someone doesn't like my videos, it's fine. Yeah. It'll be interesting if I can still say that after I have one hit. in any case, it's just been a good time. It's been another avenue of reaching out, putting myself out there a little bit, and it gets it, and it's challenging too from a perspective, especially when you start doing it from a spiritual perspective too. You know, there's a lot of pushback out there in regards to believers, but I think that's something that, you know, maybe I've noticed that change a little bit. You know, and if it hasn't changed, it's something where my perspective has been more focused in that direction, and so I notice it more. You know, either way, it becomes a blessing. It's enriching. Speaking of enriching, come on. Really? Don't know what's going on with that. Comedy hour. Sure, I mean. Yeah. You know, so it's been a good time. And those ones where you have video responses without the gauze are great. I think those are great conversations to be had. Fun little videos to do. And it doesn't have to be a serious thing. You know, we got the call to care and all the videos that have kind of spawned off of that. It's been great. And so you get that good mix of serious and not serious. So yeah. So I guess that's what I would be considering something worth celebrating on IPSD. Just that opportunity that's been provided for us to be able to spew our nonsense back and forth at one another, our vain ramblings and unvain ramblings, yeah, whatever they are. It's fun. And it's fun to see all the videos that are out there too. And yeah, I think Kevin Twiner's put out a video on everything under God's sun. I mean, just especially now that he's had some snow down there in Texas. I mean, goodness, now he's got everything on his channel. Cooking, piping, walking, all that stuff. But he's an entertaining dude. Love that. Love watching his stuff. So, well, in any case, I'm going to end my ramblings here before I really get long-winded. That's what you say. Too late. Yes, I know. Anyway. Stuff your pipe, smoke it, enjoy it, and when you're done, load up another one. Smoke multiple bowls on this International Pipe Smoking Day with as many pipes as you can, because man, what a blessing we have. So yeah, speaking of blessings, count them. Be thankful. And when all that's said and done, grace and peace to you.